What's up guys, Ryan Fu here, and today we're gonna go over how to cover your body at the kitchen. This video is sponsored by RPM Pickleball, my favorite paddle of all time. Look at the color scheme here, it's just so beautiful. If you guys like it, maybe try it out, visit the website. I'm winning all my matches with this paddle. Let's get to the video. All right, so we're gonna go over the 3 different zones of how to cover your body. So the first zone is gonna be left of my left shoulder. Anything over in this area here, I'm gonna be having a 2-handed backhand counter because a 1-handed backhand is gonna be pretty floppy over here. You're not gonna get as much power. If I have 2 hands on it, I'm able to do a full swing. That's much better for hands battles. If it's in between my shoulders, it's gonna be a 1-handed backhand counter, and that's gonna be zone 2 here. I'm able to meet the ball out in front and cover my body really easily. You do not wanna hit a forehand here because you're gonna get jammed. This is not as easy as this. The third zone is gonna be the forehand that is right of my right shoulder. So I would go from a 1-handed backhand here into the forehand counter on this side of my right shoulder, and that's just gonna be meeting it out in front and swatting it like this. A lot of hands is anticipation. So if I'm hitting the ball as a dink to the outside of the court over here, I'm gonna put 2 hands on the paddle and counter the ball like that, right? So if it's over here in this corner, I'm always sticking that second hand on the paddle, assuming that he's gonna speed it up down the line, okay? Here, 2 hands. Winner. 1 more. So if I'm dinking out wide here, I'm gonna put this second hand on the paddle every single time to prepare for that 2-handed backhand counter. If he does happen to speed it up to my right shoulder, I can still take this hand off the paddle and go with the forehand counter on this side. So if I go here, 2 hands on, he speeds it up to my right shoulder, even though I have this hand on, I'm still able to take it off and hit that back forehand counter here. So I'm here, 2 hands on, forehand counter. So now I want you to go wherever, go backhand or forehand, 2 hands on, and I keep that paddle on when he goes down the line. Down the line, 2 hands again. Now he's on the forehand and my paddle is there. Another aspect of hands is where my paddle is positioned after I hit the ball. So you never want to be cheating just backhand here. I see a lot of people, anytime a ball is hit high, they just go like this. The problem with that is if they hit it to my right shoulder, now I'm going to hit the chicken wing, and that's not what you want to do. So what I'm always doing is I have my elbow tucked here, and I'm going to be in a neutral grip. And a neutral grip and a neutral paddle position. The paddle changes depending on where the ball is landing in the kitchen on the other side of the net. So if I hit the ball across court of me, my paddle is gonna move to facing, the tip is gonna be facing where the ball is landing. It's not gonna be the paddle facing where the ball is landing, it's the tip of the paddle where the ball is. If it's in front of me, my tip is here. If it's cross court, my tip is like this, but I'm never gonna be cheating with the wrist. I'm never breaking the wrist. So we're gonna demonstrate the backhand counter at the chest now. Notice where my paddle position is facing. So I'm never gonna be here to start. I'm always straight on, here, straight, and then I go. Here, straight up, and then I go. Nice. So something that I don't want to do is this. He sees it here, and then he goes, oh, and then I get hit like that. I'm not scared. This is not what we want here. He just keeps going chicken wing, mine ball pops up, and then he destroys me on the next one because he's not a nice guy. So I'm here, no. Notice how my paddle's neutral now, and it's really tight into my chest here. I'm not cheating backhand, so I can flip forehand here. Neutral, flip forehand. Everything stays out in front. My elbow's never coming behind my body. Neutral. Yep. One more. Paddles out in front. Nice, and I'm able to meet that all the way out in front and get the ball down. So same paddle position here. Now he's going backhand. It's a little bit further left, more at my chest. And now it's a backhand. And I'm not ever pulling my elbow behind my body here. It's everything's out in front. If it comes to the right, forehand. Here. So when the ball is cross court of me, now we're gonna demonstrate tracking the ball with the paddles. The reason that I want my paddle face this way is because if he speeds it up to my forehand here, now the paddle is already in front. And since the ball is cross court of me, it's most likely gonna come in this trajectory. There is no reason to have the paddle facing directly in front of me this way, because now I have to move the paddle to the side and out, and that's too much movement. Usually my elbow will come back if that happens. So my paddle is already facing this way. Here, I'm dinking, I'm out this way. He speeds it up and I hit a forehand counter. That one should have gone in, but I suck. Dink, here, paddles out, and we just able to put that away easily because my paddle position is already there.
One take.
One take. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Leave a comment on anything you want to see. I'm doing weekly coaching videos. See you next time. Yes. One time.